Hey guys, hello. I'm going to talk about a new article today. Sorry the lighting isn't great here. I'm in a different room. It's pretty messy. Anyway, so today's article is called Caring for Horses May Ease Symptoms of Alzheimer's, and it's from Medical News Today, so I'm expecting it to be very reliable. Um, from now on, I'm going to try to use as many medical news today articles as possible, because they have very good information about various diseases, including the Alzheimer's. So what this article is basically about, the title pretty much explains it. If you care for horses, it makes a patient who has Alzheimer's, their life easier. And they go pretty much what happens is that this is known as the equine therapy, right? Equine means anything related with horses. So we often focus on how to prevent Alzheimer's or how to make people's lives, you know, around them, better so they can handle their relatives, patients, whoever, right? But not a lot of attention is given to the patient itself who has Alzheimer's, right? So uh, Alzheimer's is, the big part of it is memory loss. But along with that, you also have mood swings, anxiety, uh, depression. Of course, it's very common in most issues. So what these guys proved is that if you pretty much care for horses, you're gonna have a better day. You're gonna have a better time as an Alzheimer's patient. And 9 women, 7 men, and 7 men were tested. 8 of them were sent to farms along with their, adult daycare, and 8 of them were just sent to daycare. Right, so it's like a science experiment, right? Legit, right? So people who went to the farms and cared for horses, right? They were happier and they had less negative behavior, right? And what happened was there were people on wheelchairs, right? And they were getting up more. They weren't just sitting there and messing around. They got up. Overall, the physical activity level went up as well, right? And then every single one of those 8 patients was impact had an like the farm, right? The whole caring for horses had a positive impact on them, right? So now what they're trying to do is that in a lot of centers, right, they're using the equine therapy to ease a patient's day, ease their lives, right? One of the patient's daughter, right, says that the mother sometimes doesn't talk about at all what she did the whole day, right? Of course, it has to be, not at a high stage of Alzheimer's where you don't remember anything, some lower stage where you still remember something. So the mother doesn't remember. The mother doesn't really talk about what happened during the day because she doesn't really remember it much. But what she does remember is every detail of her experience at the farm, right? And she very fondly talks to her daughter about it. So as we can see, the farm with those horses has a very, very positive impact on the patients. And I think I wouldn't say this is like a breakthrough news, but if you can, help, that's good. You can help a patient ease their life. It's a very noble deed. Um, of course, as I was reading this article, I was thinking about something is that the horse, it's probably not just the horses in the farm. It's probably because they're outside of the daily life. They're like pretty much in nature, open. Like it's like when you take kids to a park. Old people or mentally sick people. They're like little kids. You pretty much the same thing. Taking them to a park, away from everything else, they're very happy, right? So it's probably because they're away from the city, the bustling city, as well as just being with the horses and going through the equine therapy. And now they're going to use this therapy for various other patients as well, not just for Alzheimer's. And I see how it works out, but so far it seems very promising. And I hope you like this article. The link is in the description. This was posted about 2 weeks ago, so it's very recent. It's a very recent study. Medical News Today, great site. You guys should check it out. But even if you're not interested in, like psychiatry, psychology, those things, a lot of other things, great. All right, thank you.